This is my mama.
Hey, baby. Mwah.
Where were you born?
North Carolina.
Where?
Whiteville.
Whiteville? Yeah.
Not Whiteville.
Whiteville. What are we making, mama?
We're gonna make it.
We have people watching us all over the world who, people
Hi,
who
Sarah.
are not in the South.
Uh-oh.
Okay, they've never had a Southern mama or grandma make the mini sausage gravy.
So I can't
They've
say.
probably experienced sausage gravy at Cracker Barrel.
Oh no. I can't say don't eat it.
Or a diner out of it. You know the sausage gravy in a can?
You know, I had sausage gravy at a hotel restaurant one
How
time.
was that?
It was some kind of brown
What?
gravy, and it had sausage links chopped up in it.
What is sausage gravy supposed to look like?
I had to pray about it.
What's it supposed to look
It's
like?
supposed to be crumbled, mild sausage with the Nana mommy feeling cooked from the heart.
I think she means butter.
Lots of butter. If you can't eat butter, don't even think about it.
What do we need to make it? Tell me what, you can look anywhere, tell me what you need to make it.
Mild sausage.
Okay.
No sage. Just mild sausage.
Mild.
If you put sage in it,
Yeah.
I don't know where you're from.
I
I ain't from North Carolina. Anyway,
No, okay.
mild sausage, mucho butter.
Okay, a lot of butter.
Always have extra just in case you don't. Oh, and of course, homemade biscuits.
Homemade biscuits.
Well, because I'm making them at home, right? Salt, pepper, flour, and milk.
Tell me about the pot though, or pan.
I've had this for many years. I don't know what it is about it, but I have taken this 3.5 hours away
Okay.
to make sausage gravy for my baby boy.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
you remember when I was pregnant with Benjamin? I was pregnant with Benjamin, and I had you come over to make a double batch so that we could freeze it.
Oh yes.
But
that I could have it.
but why did you want it like that? Because remember when we were married, you were like sausage gravy, ew.
Oh, that's because you're
Because I
born.
never really had it.
You're born in Florida, right?
Yeah.
That's not your fault, honey. It's okay. We still love you anyway. But don't make it with anything except regular flour, because those good healthy flours, it just doesn't turn
Oh
out. It
yeah,
doesn't
we
turn
did
out
try
right.
it with almond flour.
Yeah, it didn't work
That
out.
didn't work out. All right.
We love you even though you didn't know about the sausage gravy.
Did you make this in a Tefal pan?
Can I show you a pan not to use?
Yes.
Just a non-stick pan that's
Okay.
almost not. See how thin that is? That just,
It's heavier than this
it
one.
doesn't even sound like good cooking. If
Okay,
you
so
want-
this is not a cast iron skillet. This is aluminum, so you don't have to have cast iron, but this is thicker. All right, so why don't you use like a frying pan to make it?
Well, how you gonna have room for the big stirring of all the gravy and the milk and
Okay,
the flour?
so you have to make it in a pot, you're saying.
That's what I've always done.
The oven is preheated.
Oh, is it ready
Don't
now?
put some biscuits in?
Okay, yeah, we got.
Do we need to butter it?
Tell everybody I made these homemade because I'm cooking them.
Okay, everybody,
Home
she
cooked.
made these homemade. The, what do we got here? Glass dish?
There's no butter in the pan. Gotta put the butter in the pan and melt it first.
Oh, your butter.
Probably
oh.
about a half a stick.
In the pan?
Buttermilk. Not get real hot, just melt.
Okay. All right.
They will be sitting in the butter when they're cooking.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
I knew there were things I just didn't know.
Anybody from the South that don't use a lot of butter either has bad diabetes or a bad heart. Oh wait,
You have both of those.
some
Okay.
of us still do.
But what I do know is the correct technique for opening a biscuit can.
I don't. I
You
do
pull it
I do
until your mom gets scared.
I
Oh,
stick a butter knife on it. I don't hit it or pop it. They're evil. Oh, you gotta hit it real hard right there on the. Oh, it didn't do it with you. It's
That's
scared.
it.
It's scared of you.
no, you gotta show confidence.
Well, I do. I
gotta
take
be
that
certain.
butter knife and I hold it down and pop it.
Oh, okay.
I show
All right. So
I may have melted a little bit too much. You just want to smooth it around.
is that gonna be too much in the pan? In that pan, that's not enough?
Well, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should hold 8 biscuits. Yeah, these will just be tall. They'll be tall, big boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these are like 10 minutes, 12.
When you put a stick of butter in
A
there?
stick of butter. If I hope that's enough. Is that enough? You think?
You think that'll be enough? Before the sausage?
If my mom. Oh yeah.
Wait, you put the butter in before the sausage?
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. And I would ask my mama, but it's been so long since she died, I can't ask her. And I'm not sure if I remember correct, but I've always done it this way as long as I can remember.
Okay, so you just stir
You gotta
the-
melt that butter.
Okay.
7's probably a good number to start if you like to do it slower, and I will turn it down when the sausage gets going better.
Okay.
But yeah, I buttered with the butter in the pan.
Well, tell me about that. Is that some pre-cooked Jimmy Dean sausage links, Mom? Is that what that is?
This is raw dog right from the sausage factory. Mild, no sage. I know you folks like a lot of sage out there. Not this girl. I never raised my family on sage. If I want sage.
So you don't just dump the thing in there?
No, you gotta crumble it. It's gotta be crumbled.
Okay.
If you dump it in there, you might just get one big blob of a sausage patty. You gotta crumble it. Can you turn that down to 7, please, for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Just for a minute, I don't wanna lose control. Sometimes I use a fork to keep the pieces from, you know, clumping up into big blobs so it stays crumbled in the cooking.
Okay.
Could you get me a fork, please, Drew?
Yes, ma'am.
And then, because I will be smashing around on this. I hear there's little things out there you can buy now that you can do the smashy up and down thing. Oh, I gotta get.
So good.
Can you put that in your things? Or send me a. Where you get that?
The link's down below in the description. People.
Thank you. That's what I said. That's what I couldn't think to say. Can you put the link down here so I can get one? Because I've always used a fork or things like this, and that. See how that just creates a little issue there. I have friends. Somebody asked me the other day, "What are grits?" And then I realized she's a good friend in Australia. I don't know what they have over there, so I tried to explain it. She got it. Maybe they have it and they call it something else. And I know there's salt in pork, folks. I know this, but when you add the flour and the milk, it takes it away. I may have to add a little bit more. I don't like to do too much when I'm cooking because people can season to taste. And this is fresh ground pepper. I grind it in the little thingy and then I put it in the little container. I don't buy that other white can of stuff. I don't believe you can have too much black pepper. Years ago I had an uncle that quit using black pepper in his food. Uncle Wendell, I think it was.
Okay.
One of Mama's brothers quit using black pepper because it helped his arthritis. Now, the story might not be exactly how it went, but he swore it helped him a lot. And I can believe that. We have arthritis problems in our family. That butter in there, that's so that you'll have a place to put the flour and it can start making the gravy. You don't want it too low because then it won't cook right. Sprinkle slowly in the middle of that stuff. Keep it stirred up. And don't put the sausage in it till this is starting to get right. Because then you'll have too much flour and it'll be bland and boring. And might as well be cooking fish sticks as this if you're going to have bland and boring food. Can you smell it? Does it smell? Starting to smell good. Can y'all smell that? Scratch and sniff video. One of these days I'll have that. You watch. See how it's getting really nice and thick there? But I don't want to sometimes I overdo it with the flour. Now I'm starting to mix in a little bit of the sausage because there is some butter product left in that. And you can see a little bit of butter left on there. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you how much flour I put in there because that's just not the way I do it. Always add little bits at a time, that way you can add more or less as you need to go. Now I'm going to put the rest of the sausage mixed in with it. It's starting to smell that. See if it smells like right? Smelling right?
It smells great.
Okay, great. I need the milk, please.
Yes, ma'am. You can pour it?
Pour. Go ahead. Whoops, sorry, I'm splashing. Okay, stop for a second. Let that cook up. Ready for some more. It's starting to get done more. Okay, let me have a stir time. A little bit more. This is where you start adding it faster as you go. Okay, let's try this now. Let that simmer for a minute. Okay. That's the good thing about this. Okay, if you get too much and you have to add too much milk, just add some more black pepper to it. Did you ever remember having sausage gravy where maybe you had a little bit too much pepper?
No, ma'am. I always like more.
Okay, I was going to say, because if you did, that's because I messed up and put too much flour in it. And that kind of disguises it.
No, I have no complaints.
Okay, let's have a little bit more milk slowly, not a whole lot. Because as it goes like this, okay, it takes a little bit longer to cook down because, of course, the milk's cooling as it goes. And then it has to heat back up again. Brigitte, when you want to make this on your own, I guarantee you, he right here can taste test as you go. And I have no doubt whatsoever in my mind they will be perfect because I haven't seen anything you tried that you couldn't do yet or accomplish. And I'm not just praising you out of the blue for nothing. That's just the way I really feel about it.
Oh,
I believe that you.
It still won't be as good as yours.
Well, I think that's probably against the rules if it's better than the nanas or the mommies. Just tell me what it needs, or if it needs, or it's gonna need more milk if I keep cooking it.
More milk? Yeah.
It's not too bland yet, is it?
No, I'd add a little more salt and a bunch more pepper.
Okay, go ahead.
That's me.
That's what I do near the end.
Yeah,
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to take it
I
off?
need the salt shaker second. We're gonna add a little bit more salt, but it's with the rice in the shaker. Oh, by the way, how many people around the country put rice in their salt shakers?
Maybe you guys can tell us down in the comments below. Let us know.
Yeah, I'd like to know because I don't know. Oh, I know why we do it, but I didn't know if it's just a southern thing because of all the stupid humidity we have here and that high dew point normally. And like I said, there's a difference in fresh ground pepper and that stuff you buy in that white can or whatever that stuff is. This has actually flavor. So.
Not opinionated about it at all.
I know it's a fact. And I will set this aside. This burner still has a heat from the oven, so it won't get cold. That's hot there.
There it is.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. We're not going to use this spoon
just
again.
different.
So
I'm hungry.
Go ahead and tell.
say that again.
Wait.
More pepper. Look at that. But the essence of the sausage gravy from home.
I'm so hungry. Done yet?
Oh,
They're good.
Yeah, I used to be good at multitasking, not
Good. Hey,
anymore.
that's pretty good.
Now I want to just flip them real quickly for another minute. And I do this only because some people don't like side. Oh, see, they're brown on the bottom. I might not have to.
No, they're good, I think.
I'll just flip them and leave them out of the oven. I think, you think that inside's good, done enough for y'all?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And this just makes the butter soak down. This has nothing to do with cooking them right. It's making them taste better because the butter goes down through there. And like I said, anybody that don't like butter, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all ready to eat yet? And, oh, I didn't butter the biscuit first. You think there's enough butter?
It's fine.
Well, some people want more, you know. And if you don't cover that biscuit, you ain't fixed it right. Tell me how much more pepper you need, because I know you're going to need it.
Can't even see the biscuits under here, which is the way it should be.
Exactly. If you can see biscuits, you haven't done it right. It's hot, very hot.
Oh, I can see it. Steam. You hear it? See it?
Here we go.
That's really good. I'm just making all of it now.
That is how to make my mom's sausage gravy and biscuits. Where'd you learn it from?
Mama?
And where'd she learn it from?
Grandma?
Where'd she learn it from?
I don't know.
Okay,
Because I
it's
didn't
old.
get to meet her, Mama.
And North Carolinian.
Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together.
Good job, Mom.
Yay.
You still eating?
You know, when I was growing up, what I wanted.
It's your plate?
That's hers. You lost it.